Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2021 Netflix original film, Army of Thieves. This is directed and starring Matthias Schweighöfer. I can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry. He plays Dieter slash Sebastian, we know and love from Army of the Dead. Natalie Emmanuel plays Gwendolyn. We know and love her from the Fast and Furious franchise. So this is a direct prequel to Army of the Dead, Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. And for Matthias to star and direct this film as a prequel in the same calendar year that Army of the Dead came out, unheard of. I am so impressed by this movie. The first movie, the Army of the Dead, is about the zombie apocalypse happening within Las Vegas. They put all these shipping containers around Las Vegas to trap all of the zombies in. There's a zombie community happening that's conscious, but then like a team of thieves are going into Vegas to crack open this giant, German safe to get stuff in it, right? So, and they hire Dieter slash Sebastian to open said safe. And the last time we see him is being taken into the safe by a zombie and the door closes. Is he actually dead? Did he survive? Is the prophecy true that it leads to another realm? Who knows? Maybe we'll see that in a sequel. So, and a TV series, because a lot is happening with this franchise now. I am blown away by this film because this film was very much Fast and Furious meets Now You See It, Now You Don't, or Now You See Me. What is it called? Now You See It, Now You Don't. That mystery, thieving film, magic film that we know and love, where Isla Fisher almost died. What else? This has a lot of parts of spy in it. This has a lot of parts of I don't know. It felt like Pitch Perfect at one point, like the safe cracking scene, like the beginning audition scene felt like the riff off in the pool. Like it was just so cool. And Matthias just screaming and his comedic timing and his slapstick humor mixed with the drama, that the heartfelt ending that we leave on, of him leaving Europe, going to America as Dieter Ludwig instead of Sebastian, very long German name. Absolutely incredible. And Talia's portrayal of Gwendolyn was just so cool because we didn't even know she existed in the first film. I'm so blown away. This was long. This was over 2 hours long, but it was just so magical. It was just such a ride. Like I laughed, I gasped. I was like, I was just so brought into this movie, and this was a blockbuster film. Who would have thought? Not many actors can direct, first and foremost. And for Matthias to be able to do the acting that he did for this film, but direct it the way he did as well, bringing that heart, bringing that conflict, bringing that question, where do I fit in? So incredible. I did not think I would love this movie as much as I did. This movie is one of the best films I've ever seen, hands down. It had so many things in it that made perfect sense. I don't know why it's being ripped apart via critics, because this was incredible. It was outside the box. And what was really the most important point of this entire film, important thing of this entire film, we don't see zombie films of what's happening in other places where the apocalypse hasn't started, right? Walking Dead, for instance, right? That's a zombie apocalypse that happens. It's in the air, right? It's just, you die, you come back to life, you eat people. Unless you're, shot through the head or hatchet through the head or axe through the head, whatever. Something through the head, right? Kill the brain. No, we don't normally see this is happening in this city at this time, but we have our own crap to deal with. We don't see that. And that was very interesting watching for this, because it's primarily taking place, it starts out in Germany, and then we go to the Czech Republic, we go to France, we go to a bunch of different places around Europe, right? And the screens and the reporters are saying, this apocalypse is happening this zombie apocalypse is happening in Las Vegas, America right now. And then you have these two, like security guards driving this, Volt away. And they're talking about the potential of Zac Efron becoming a zombie. And he's the only good thing about America. Bro, I almost lost my shit. I almost lost it. It was hysterical. But it was interesting because you have Europe doing their day to day. And they're not affected by the zombie apocalypse that's happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, America. So it was cool seeing that, because the world still goes on, even if the apocalypse happens. which I find very poignant because of everything that we just all experienced beginning of COVID-19, during the COVID-19 pandemic, and then post COVID-19 pandemic, which is still technically happening, but the vaccine is definitely helping bring us into a not so desperate need of shutting down again. People are still idiots, but that's besides the point. People are idiots. You can't get rid of people who are idiots. That's what I really, really liked about this film, is that it showed a different side of an apocalypse, because an apocalypse can happen at one point of the world, but the rest of the world can still move on. So interesting. So interesting. This was such a philosophical film. I absolutely loved it. Mateus is an incredible, incredible artist. Overall artist, absolutely love him and his work. I cannot wait to see what he does next. I need to look up on what he's done, because I only know him from Army of the Dead and Army of Thieves. I'm sure he's incredible in other projects. I have not been privy of seeing those other projects. I will gladly watch a foreign film. The films that he's all filmed, I'm sure his earlier work was all in German. I will gladly watch it. I need to see him. He is an incredible, incredible artist. More to come. Mucho mahalo.